on Washington. But the Negro also floated. They began to stand back in the back and bust them aside the head. That's when Kennedy sending the troops down in Birmingham. So, and right after that, Kennedy got on the television and said, this is a moral issue. That's when he said he's going to put out a civil rights bill. And when he mentioned civil rights bill and the Southern crackers started talking about they were going to boycott it or filibuster it, then the Negroes started talking about what? We're going to march on Washington, march on the Senate, march on the White House, march on the Congress, and tie it up, bring it to a halt. Don't let the government proceed. They even said they were going to go out to the airport, stay on the runway, and don't let no airplanes land. I'm telling you what they said. That was revolution. That was revolution. That was revolution. It was the greatest folks out there in the street. Scared white man to death. Scared the white power structure in Washington, D.C. to death. I was there. When they found out that this black steamroller was going to come down on the Capitol, they called in Wilkins. They called in Randolph. They called in these national Negro leaders that you respect and told them, call it off. Kennedy said, look, y'all let the thing go too far. And old Tom said, boss, I can't stop it because I didn't start it. I'm telling you what they said. They said, I'm not even in it, much less at the head of it. They said, these Negroes are doing things on their own. They're running ahead of us. And that old shrewd fox, he said, well, if you all aren't in it, I'll put you in it. I'll put you at the head of it. I'll endorse it. I'll welcome it. I'll help it. I'll join it. A matter of hours went by. They had a meeting at the Carlisle Hotel.
I want to excuse the auto. I know we're having problems with the auto, but if you listen clearly, you can put the puzzles together. Now, number two, I told you that I worked around white folks. I know how they operate. I'm going to make it clear so you can understand what I'm talking about. I worked around white folks for 21 years. I was in the fashion world for 21 years. Some of you probably like, really? What? You serious? Yes, I was. So I'm going to give you a little illustration. I was dealing with Jews, Italians, Chinese, Japanese, Perusians, England, Britain, people from around the world. The white folks are very, very sneaky. Oh, they'll love you like a pet. Don't disrespect them and don't lie to them. But what you gotta be as a man, that's when they respect you. See, when you a man and you don't take no shorts, they gonna respect you. They already fear you. This is what a lot of you don't know. I don't care if he's a skinhead, a Klansman. Ain't nobody want to deal with no black man and no black woman. They don't want to deal with that. Why they want to kill you so quickly? Use your common sense. Why they want to kill you so fast? Why they want to use your own people against you? They sign them checks. That's how a lot of our brothers and sisters turned on us. They signed a check. The white man said, listen, we need to sign some checks. Because they want to eat. They want to have a roof over their head. They want to live good. So let's sign some checks so they can spend some money. Brother Malcolm will explain that to you. They get the Negro, which is a house Negro, to go to you and to calm you down. I used to go through that when I was selling fabric. Then white folks always want to talk about jokes and black jokes this and a black joke that. Well, I was that Negro But it's like, okay, you want to have black jokes? I got white jokes. Plenty of them. Jews, Italians, Irish, I didn't give a damn. When I opened my mouth, it was coming. But one thing you got to know for sure, you got to know how to defend yourself physically. Let me tell you something. Sutherland challenged me. I'm not making this up. Sutherland challenged me. And I'm going to tell you, not to sound good, my father taught us very well. I will hurt you real bad. I ain't saying it because it sounds good. I'm just telling you. Now those days, them white boys challenged me. Talking about go in the bathroom, I'll beat your ass. I'll beat you back to slavery. They say all kind of stuff. I told them you got 5 minutes, and if you knock me out, bring me back in the room and call the ambulance. It didn't last that long. I'm not saying it because it sounds good. It's facts. They'll come back, he's straight. He's a straight Negro, blah, 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 blah. See, in those days, they used to be able to talk like that. And you could talk the way you want to talk. If you didn't handle yourself, they respect you. Understand that. Some of you niggas fell under the regime. You yes sir, massa all fucking day long. I use foul language because it's great into the content that I need it to be. Some of you Negroes like that. I've seen them. I've seen a lot of Negroes in the business I was in at the time. My first career. They look good in suits, but what came out their mouth, they sound like they were white from here to heaven, as they call it. Now you can dress nice, look good, but I will let them know you are talking to a black man. Period. And you let me flip that to the other side now. You will get listen, as Malcolm X said, they will use that. They go, well, that's a stubborn Negro right there. We can use one of them on our side. See, I refuse that. So you gotta watch that. Because I seen it coming. They'll put the two Negroes together and see who will win. It don't have to be a physical confrontation. It's a mental confrontation. And a lot of you to this day don't know that. And in the field that I'm in now, I've met a lot of Negroes that their mindset is caught into that. You trying to take what I got. You want what I got. I don't want what you got. You ain't got nothing for me. And then when you try to talk to these brothers, we here together to live in harmony. They don't want to hear that shit. They'll figure, oh, he's weak, so I'll be able to devour him. But then when you show him your power, oh, he went against me. He's trying to take what I got. They don't need no other white men around no more. They got other black people inside this circle who's sitting up there will scrutinize you and will destroy you. I've seen this long time ago. But the difference between me and a lot of you motherfuckers are house niggas to the day you die. You ain't got that mentality to fucking fight. Mentally fight, physically fight, however it's got to be done. You worried about death? You already dead. But you think as you living comfortable, you will never be the same. You ain't living free. See, you ain't free. That's what you don't know. You think the world's about bonding you. They bond you so you go along with it. There's black enterprise, black banks, black businesses who has nothing to do with white folks. And they don't have to act like that. Who would treat you and try to treat you with the ultimate respect and honor. The question is, do you understand that when you are in front of these people? I was working with a man. I was working in an all black owned business. The problem was, he was so Jewish institutionalized. Pay attention to me clearly. I was working in an all-black business. But the problem was, he was Jewish institutionalized. He thought like a Jew. He moved like a Jew. And I'm talking about the white Caucasian Jew. This is real talk. Some of you motherfuckers don't got this shit in here. If I tell you my story, it'll blow your mind. Y'all ain't got the concept. I'm telling you. So some of these brothers have a Jewish mindset because they grew up around that, and because they grew up and they learned and adopted this style, so they use this out in the world. Now, when you come around, you don't know no better. You looking at him like, why are you talking like that? Why are you acting like that? Why are you treating me this way? Because you don't know no better. You think he give a damn about you? Hell to the no. Now he'll try to teach you this technique, but inside you're going to feel some uncomfortable spirit. That's what happened to me. I felt uncomfortable. That something wasn't right. You wasn't being your true nature, who you was. Now, you gotta understand something, see, because some of our people is going to turn, and they're going to turn because they're going to look at us like, that's a dumb motherfucker, because I'm that man that got a swimming pool, jacuzzi, big house, 2 cars, nice bank account. It's the way of the world. Listen, don't think he ain't cheating on his wife and having sex with all kind of women, because they do it, same shit. I know. And don't be talking about you just friction, because I know for a fact. I ain't got to mention no names because there's no need to be mentioned. But I know for a fact how some of you Negroes, you mastered that game. Same thing in church. Some of them mastered the game. They use other black people to do what they got to do. But I just gave you a small example. Let's get back to Malcolm X. And then this is all.
The Carlisle Hotel is owned by the Kennedy family. That's the hotel Kennedy spent the night at Mexico. Belongs to them. A philanthropic society headed by a white man named Stephen Curry called all the top civil rights leaders together at the Carlisle Hotel and told them that by you all fighting each other, you're destroying the civil rights movement. And since you're fighting over money from white liberals, let us set up what's known as the Council for United Civil Rights Leadership. Let's form this council, and all the civil rights organizations will belong to it. And we'll use it for fundraising purposes. Let me show you how tricky the white man is. And as soon as they got it formed, they elected Whitney Young as the chairman. And who you think became the co-chairman? Stephen Currier, the white man. A millionaire. Powell was talking about it down at the Cobo today. This is what he was talking about. Powell knows it happened. Randolph knows it happened. Wilkins knows it happened. King knows it happened. Every one of that so-called Big Six. They know what happened. Once they formed it, with the white man over it, he promised them and gave them $800,000 to split up between the Big Six. And told them that after the march was over, they'd give them $700,000 more. $1.5 million split up between leaders that you've been following,
write that check,
going to jail for, crying crocodile tears for, and they're nothing but Frank James and Jesse James and brothers. Soon as they got the setup organized, the white man made available to them top public relations experts. Opened the news media across the country at their disposal.
Okay, brothers and sisters, I'm about to be off on this one, and it's the last one, but I'm going to make it clearly. This is what I was trying to tell y'all before. If you've been through this, what he's talking about, that's why I can understand and relate easily. Because it does exist. a lot of you fold over. You'll start your organization. Your organization, a lot of these black institutions are started by white people. You don't know that. A lot of them are started by white folks. Now they'll cover it up through time, but a lot of these organizations and churches are organized through white businessmen, rich white businessmen. Trust me when I tell you, if you do your research, I mean dig, you're going to find out that white people donated money, rich white people donated money to a lot of these black institutions. Don't let them fool you. You understand it? So, listen y'all, I'm Chocolate Amun Ra. Yo, Negro, house Negro, field Negro. Don't get it twisted. Peace.